A completely free tax filing electronic system from the IRS called Direct File is now fully rolled out, and this could help 19 million taxpayers. So I've been reporting this new Direct File service was coming since last summer, and after a trial period at the start of this tax season, today the IRS says now Direct File is going to be available 24/7 on the IRS website in both English and Spanish. Now, this is a secure system where specific taxpayers can file their taxes for free, unlike having to pay for tax software systems like TurboTax or TaxSlayer. But for this year only, because this is a pilot program, only specific taxpayers can use Direct File. You have to meet two requirements. One has to do with where you live, and the other has to do with your actual tax return. So for right now, you must live in one of these 12 states: Arizona, California, Florida, Massachusetts, Nevada, New Hampshire, New York, South Dakota, Tennessee, Texas, Washington State, and Wyoming. The other requirement to use Direct File is you have to be a certain type of taxpayer with a certain kind of income or claim specific credits or deductions. Generally, to qualify for the pilot of Direct File, you have to be an individual tax filer with a simple tax return. Your income must be reported on a W-2 through Social Security, unemployment, or you must have interest income less than $1,500. This Direct File pilot will accept the Earned Income Tax Credit, the Child Tax Credit, and credits for other dependents, and will accept the standard deduction, student loan interest, or educator expenses. So if you are a business or if you itemize your tax deductions, you won't be able to qualify for Direct File's pilot program. Now, there's actually a really easy tool right on the Direct File website for you to determine whether you can qualify to use this system this year. All you have to do is answer 7 easy questions. Now, if you want to read more about Direct File, or if you want to see if you're eligible, I'm going to email all this information out to you tonight in my Newsgirl News Roundup email, so make sure you sign yourself up. Now, the question is, will this Direct File program be available for everyone next year? It's going to depend on how this year goes and how the eligible taxpayers who are able to use the program now feel about it, and whether that offsets the cost of running the program. The IRS estimates this program could eventually cost between $64 to $249 million a year, depending on how many Americans choose to use it. Obviously, no one will be required to use this system. It's just an option the IRS wants to make available. By the way, the $15 million to create and study this Direct File pilot program came from the $80 billion over the next 10 years Congress allocated to the IRS in the Inflation Reduction Act.